Welcome to the Afterdark Podcast. I'm your host, Jess After Dark, and I'm here with my lovely co-host,
Ryan After Dark.
Welcome, Ryan.
Hi.
It's been a long time. It's been 2 weeks. We missed last week's episode because I was sick, guys. And
Jess was dying.
Well, at first you were sick.
I was sick,
And I was like, we can't record early because Ryan would have been like, blah, blah, blah. And then by the time it was like, oh my gosh, we actually have to do it, I was sick and I literally was dying. And then your parents were in town.
Yep.
What a week last week was.
What a week.
And I was busy with work. I had a huge due date on Thursday. Thursday was my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It was, your mom left super early Thursday morning.
Right.
So it was just like one thing after another after another. And then we had my birthday party on Saturday.
Yep.
That was fun. We had a good time for that. So, anyway, feeling much better now. I am an asthmatic though. So I will be coughing.
She's got that asthma.
I do have that. My non-existent ass. Fun fact, my second most viewed video is me talking about how I have no ass and everyone agreeing and saying I look like I have a frog butt. So
You look like chicken.
I did look like a rotisserie chicken that you get at the store because I was twerking upside down.
Yeah.
Did I think that one was going to take off? No, absolutely not.
It's the one that always does.
That was so embarrassing. Yeah. And I didn't get paid for it. Love that
How
for
nice
me.
is that?
Because I didn't make it a minute. I didn't think anyone would see it.
Yeah.
It was a joke. It was supposed to be a joke. It was a joke about like, even if you don't have an ass, still shake it.
Right. Everybody got it.
I'm glad I inspired.
Yep.
2 million people.
2 million people.
Anyway, so we have no topic of discussion for this.
Wing it.
Yeah, it's just we're gonna chat it up. So sit down and enjoy the ride. Buckle up.
Yeah.
So you're saying this week was crazy.
Yep.
But I think that we're finally in the clear. This month in general, like the last 6
month,
weeks,
like 6 weeks
have just been
rough.
Yeah, is an understatement.
Yeah.
And so I think we're finally in the clear.
Yep. I feel like we said this like a week and a half ago. But yeah.
We did. And we literally were like, I think we'd give up on everything. And we kind of did. We had to. Like, I mean, it wasn't. Yeah. So we were in the midst of it last podcast. But now we're in the clear, I think. Like, actually in the clear. So I'm going to start coming back to making more TikToks. I've been vlogging. That's been fun. So my YouTube channel I did my second weekly vlog where I talk about what I read in a day. I think I might do something a little different this week.
Yeah,
but
we should do like a day in your life. I feel like that would be kind of fun because I feel like a lot of people don't see that side.
Yep.
So I feel like that would be
just
a
like
fun one.
Full start to finish. I was thinking the same thing too. That's ironic.
Weird.
Twinning.
Yeah.
So maybe one of these days, tomorrow could be a good day to do it. Like a day I'm going to work and then I could do like behind the scenes on like our editing and stuff like that. Yeah. Like we also started 75 Hard.
Yep.
So we could put that in the video too.
Everyone can join in on our torment. Yeah.
So we are what, day 2?
Day 2. Yeah. Day 2.
This is, sorry, excuse my asthma. This is our second time this year doing it.
Yes.
Well,
technically our third, but we gave up the last one.
We
didn't do very well.
But
yeah, we did 75 Hard the first time, and then after that we went to an all-inclusive resort in Mexico,
and that's how we broke
an absolute pile of dog shit for like
it was
3
horrible.
weeks.
It was horrible. And because we were like, well, we'll try to eat well. But like when you go to an all-inclusive, and we don't drink. So we go to an all-inclusive resort as people that don't drink.
Yeah.
And then people trying to eat healthy. What the fuck is the point of that? We're never, we are not going to do, I don't really know if we'll ever do one again.
Yeah.
In that, I'd rather just pay for the meal.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at that as an option. I mean, I'm sure we'll do it again, but.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, that was fun. But it worked out well. I lost a good amount of weight.
Yep.
So I actually, fun fact, used to be about 30 pounds heavier. Yep. No, that's a little aggressive. 25 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
I was like 155.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm, 130, high 120s now. But we changed a lot from a health standpoint. Ryan and I both, actually, you want to tell them why we started?
For
like why you we started on to like more the way we eat.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So it was I guess 2 years ago.
November of 2022. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had some blood work come back that like my cholesterol stuff it was a little weird. And then we had I had like super high liver enzymes and stuff like that. And that was obviously from like our weekend binge drinking for, I don't know, many years. So it's, but yeah, so we just decided that we were going to try and do something different. And I found a guy online that, I followed for a little bit and wanted to give it a try. And so we started following his diet, which is a little out there to most. Mm-hmm. Like most people are going to struggle to be able to actually stick with that. And that's just, that's okay.
I mean, it's great, honestly.
Yeah, but like, it's so crazy. Like just how different that I feel now compared to what we used to. Like you see, like I can't eat anything that we used to be able to eat because I feel so bad as soon as we do.
Correct. And you got, so basically the diet is, I don't know if I'm going to say it right. I'm going to butcher it, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
It's called the animal-based diet is what it technically is. So there's the guy, his name's Paul Saladino. Mm-hmm. And he just kind of like, originally it was carnivore. And then he kind of moved towards like, the only thing we eat is like grass-fed, grass-finished beef, fruit, raw dairy, and that's
like
really
eggs,
stuff like that.
Like very limited. It's kind of like the way I explain it to people is like, imagine yourself like 1,000,000 years ago. Like you are a caveman. Like what are you eating? Like you're not going to farm. Like that's the wildest thing. People are like, wait, you don't eat veggies? And we're like, nope, I lost 30 pounds without eating a single veggie.
Right.
But yeah, like what are you going to eat? And it's like organic fruit. It's going to be beef that you went out and killed that ate grass, like they weren't fed grain. We don't even eat chicken.
No,
we don't eat rice. So like all the rice, broccoli, and chicken that everyone's eating, like we don't eat a single thing that everyone else is doing.
Right.
And that's why it's kind of funny to me because I think we tried. You and everything beforehand.
We counted calories. We did everything. We used to do the bulk, then cut. Like we did everything, and it just never worked well. And
it doesn't stick. Like we even tried vegetarian. We went like 6 months vegetarian, a long time vegetarian, and Ryan was like, I'm losing. I think he lost 20 pounds.
So I weighed 170 or 171, something like that. And I started at like 190.
Oh yeah, it fell right off you.
Yeah, I mean,
didn't fall off me though.
Well, mine was all muscle.
Correct. It took him I don't know. It took you what, like 4 months?
To get it back.
Well, no, I'm saying like it took you a long time to realize your weight you were losing was all your muscle, and the second you realize, you're like, "Fuck this!" And so we went back.
I worked hard for it.
Yeah,
it took me years to build this.
Correct. So Ryan actually was super scrawny.
Yeah.
So Ryan's license is still him at 18.
Yeah.
And people see his license and they're like, there's no way that's you.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it is. But I mean, and obviously.
Yeah.
And then when I met Ryan, so I feel like you were super skinny. Then you met Ashley and had Kelsey and gained a lot of weight.
Right.
Obviously, like.
Yeah.
Fair.
No, for sure.
Fair enough.
Yep.
And then when I met Ryan, you said that's when you had already lost a good amount. Like you had.
Yeah. Yeah. I had started losing weight, but I had never done anything to try and build muscle with that. No. So I only lost weight, not necessarily like I didn't.
Well, you never went to the gym.
Well,
Ryan actually never went to the gym until he met me.
Yeah.
And I mean, you had you said you had a gym thing at your condo, like not like what did you buy in your garage and you ended up selling it?
Oh yeah, it was like a little functional trainer.
Yeah, correct. You had like a little something, but
a little here, a little there, but nothing like intense or anything like what we ended up going to and gravitating towards. So
I remember the first time Ryan flexed around me, I went, "Oh my gosh, you have muscle!" And like not in a mean way. It was just kind of like. Nothing about you could tell like you had any. I was obsessed with them guys. Like I was so smitten.
We should find a picture because I feel like it's like we should do like
we'll put one up because we both look just so different. But then I was like, let's go to the gym together, and then you gained a bunch of muscle, then you lost it, and then it's taken you years, but you've gained it back, and then the diet that we're on now, like obviously helps that, and then for me. It helped me lose weight. So it's kind of weird. It helps you like be at your optimal state. Like you are energized, you're awake, you're focused, like not having all that trash in your body. And I say this as somebody that just ate pure trash all last week. Like we ate out full disclosure, every single day last week.
We completely fell off our wagon for the last like couple weeks. So,
so
like we said, it's been hectic. So like, but yeah, no, like it's so crazy because as soon as you kind of like fall off of that, you realize just how bad that you feel.
Well, but it's ironic. As soon as you fall off, you're like, I feel horrible. I don't want to feel like this. But then if you stay off that wagon, it becomes your new normal again.
Right.
And because the food is so addicting. Like it is. Like it releases chemicals and whatever. But so you start to feel like, okay, how I'm feeling is my new normal. So you no longer recognize that you are not at that optimum state.
Yeah.
And then you go back and you're like, holy cow, I forgot how good it feels to not be in that state. So it's just
we're in that euphoria right now.
Yeah, correct. We're feeling great right now. So anyway, but you fall off pretty fast if you don't have like or at least Ryan and I do, if we don't have something to stick by. So 75 hard again it is.
Yep.
Do you want to tell them a little bit what that is?
For what?
For 75 hard.
Well, so like what we're doing. Well, I feel like we haven't really outlined exactly what we're
I'll outline it. It'll be fine. Okay. So technically there's 75 hard and then there's 75 hard Jess and Ryan's version. 2 workouts a day, both 45 minutes apiece, one outside. At least one of them has to be outside. They can both be outside. It doesn't matter. We realized 45 minutes is just a lot of time. I don't typically have that much time grouped together. So we try to keep our workouts within 30 minutes. So I would say that's probably where our first cut comes. But however, today, for example, I yogaed for 10 minutes. Then I went for a 10-minute walk later. Then I went for another 10-minute walk later. Then I worked out for an hour. Then we're going to go for another 30-minute walk.
Yep.
So it's like, the idea is to move your body. So Jess and Ryan's version, just move your body and get outside. I walked in the rain in mid-February at 10:30 at night when we did this last time. Rain or shine, baby, you got to do it.
That's it.
So then the next thing is pick a diet and stick to it. So we just kind of explain what our diet consists of. Ours is mostly like the meat. Like we do cheese, eggs, and then if you are going to snack, we typically stick to snacks that only have like 3 or 4 ingredients that you can read. And then if it's something like, say, popcorn, like that has oils, we'll do like avocado oil or coconut oil. And we stay away from like sunflower oil because...
Yeah, just different seed oils and stuff like that. We try to stay away from that. It
bloats you a lot if you do anything with seeds. Technically even peanut butter, but we're not going to discuss that. And then... next one is you have to read 10 pages a day. It's supposed to be nonfiction, but you guys know us. It's fiction in this house. What else? Oh, drinking a gallon of water. However, we've learned that if you remineralize your water, like if you filter water, it takes all the minerals, good and bad, out. If you properly remineralize it with salt usually
so that's for like a reverse osmosis. So we have a reverse osmosis system here, and we have to remineralize our water in order to get the nutrients you actually need for your body to absorb water. Because if not, then you just continuously drink water and then you are just thirsty at all times.
Correct.
So like we have to remineralize it, and we actually can't, like I can't physically drink
a gallon. Like you won't be able to if you actually have the minerals in your water. So that's another...
Yeah, so we kind of cut that.
Yeah.
But we always make sure that we consume a good amount though.
I drink already 70 something ounces today. Like I have my big Stanley, what's that, 32 ounce?
40.
40. Oh, ounce, well, I've already cleared like 2.5.
Yeah, so that's about what I do too.
We still do a lot, but the whole like gallon just seems like... not necessary. Read your body, right? Like we're all different. No alcohol, but we don't drink. Yeah. So I don't think of that often. That's pretty much it.
I think that was it, yeah.
And then we sprinkle in a little bit more. Yep. So like we have a sauna, so we add like make sure to go sauna every day. We have a red light, so it's like red light every day. So it becomes so much more than just like a fitness. It's like all around a wellness challenge that we try to do.
Yep.
We have a cold plunge.
Yep.
So we try to cold plunge or at least cold shower. Usually we'll hit the sauna. I work out sauna and then either cold plunge or cold shower.
Yeah,
and so that's kind of like bang, bang, bang right there. So we're on day 2. We're really going strong, but we don't really have anything going on for the next 75 days. And it's like right in time for Halloween.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I'm pumped.
I'm trying to think what I'm going to be for Halloween now.
Yeah. So our daughter really wants to be, there's a movie called The Descendants.
Yep.
It's basically the villains of the Disney World. They have kids and they all go to school. Anyway, she's like obsessed with them. But they just had a new one. And that one, her name was Red. She's the Queen of Hearts' daughter. And so she wants to be Red. And then Ryan joked randomly to me because I play solitaire all the time. And he said something about like, you should be the Queen of Hearts. Mm-hmm. And I was like, perfect, because that's exactly what Kels wants. Like, anyway, but then we're like, well, what would Ryan be? And Kels really wants him to be one of the card soldiers. But she's thinking of the movie where they're like kind of cool. I don't think they're cool, but like,
no, they're not cool at all.
They're like dancing weird, but whatever. And I'm thinking of like the old time Alice in Wonderland, and they're like literal cards walking around. I feel like that's hilarious, but
I don't know. We'll see.
You can be the King of Hearts.
I'm going to be the King of Hearts.
She finally found her match.
Yep.
That would be perfect. We'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
So yeah, that's what we've kind of been up to. I am currently reading Ruckus by LJ Shen. I just started a new audiobook. Oh man. It's the next one in the Sick Boy series by Lucy Smoke. I just started the 5th one. Sorry, the 4th one, like earlier today. And what are you reading?
I am reading God of Malice.
Correct. You're at do you remember what scene you're at?
They're running through the woods right now for the initiation.
Yep. And what do you think is going to happen?
I think that she's going to beat the shit out of Killian.
Yeah, as she should, honestly. For sure. I can't wait for you to read it. You're going to read it tonight.
I should read it tonight.
We should live reaction you.
We should.
I don't remember what happens.
Me neither.
Perfect. Let's see what else. This is another great thing about the 75 hard challenge, guys, is Brian is forced to read.
Yeah.
Every night.
This is like the only time this is what actually started me reading something.
Yeah. Was this challenge. You read like 3 books last time.
I did.
It was great.
Yeah.
So, okay. Anyway, what else are we doing? What else are we up to?
I don't know. What else do we have going on?
Kel started school. Back in a schedule for that. So that's good. We've been
kind of been on cruise control now.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. I hope so.
Well, it's kind of one of those. I feel like we spent so long, like always being behind, that now I don't really know what to do now.
Yeah.
Just kind of thought about it. Like, now what?
Yeah. So now we can kind of take on new projects.
Yeah.
Have a little bit more free time, which is good.
Try and get more regular, like get more regimented with the different things that we have.
Oh yeah, we still need to put on the Discord.
Yeah, so I've been working on the Discord. That should be ready to roll out soon. I just need somebody to take some time to make videos.
I'm free.
Yeah, because
by Friday, I think I would be free to
for sure.
Well, actually, just tomorrow night, I can do that. That's fine.
Yeah, it should be pretty quick, I think. But yeah, I have all the basics done. Mm-hmm. So I know I said it would be done last week, but it's not. It's not done.
I know I said the same thing. It's on me. I'm the holdup. I don't know why I keep forgetting. You need to remind me. You need to force me to do it.
But yeah, it should roll out pretty quick and then kind of figure out what we want to do with that. I just saw something I don't necessarily love. I guess November 5th, Patreon is going to start charging through Apple.
Oh.
So because of that, then there's bigger fees associated with it. So I don't really know how I feel about or kind of how to navigate that one.
Okay. Maybe we can look at like a different platform or something.
Yeah, we definitely can. Because, it's one of those things where like the idea was for it to be a very low entry.
Yep.
That way anybody that wants to join can join.
Yeah, easy.
But obviously like there are costs associated with it. So we just at least want to break even.
Correct.
But now if it's break even and so for instance, they gave like the pricing model was like if it's $3, you should now charge $5. And it's like,
Damn.
Yeah, like that's like
it's
almost
like
double just because they're taking it.
Yeah, because then it's like, okay, well, next year when they're like now charge $7, and it's like,
right, and that's not fair. Like, and we don't get that. Obviously, that all goes to the platform.
Correct.
So like if I don't know, what is that, like 80% fee? Like that's nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, let us know if you guys would pay that or if we should do something different. I don't really know what to do with it. I don't know what other platforms there are. And obviously we can look into that and figure out kind of the best way to move forward.
Okay.
So
maybe we can start now and then kind of see how it goes from there or something.
Yeah, we can always migrate it elsewhere, I believe.
Yeah, once we have a following or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now we have nobody, but...
Well, yeah, I mean...
I never talked about it.
Yeah.
I have people ask all the time, and I'm like, it's not ready. I promise you, you're not going to want to join this yet. Yeah.
So... Well, I mean, that's the whole point, though, is once people start to join them, it starts to build, like, its actual character. But, like, obviously, for us to go out and just try and build that, it's going to be really tough to make it like a turnkey thing. Like, I don't know, unless just you and I go back and forth and just start talking to each other. We can just start
chatting. We'll have our podcast, but instead it will just be on a chat.
Yeah. Like, so for instance, like some of the ones that I'm a part of, they have like big platforms that they have videos they've already done and all this other stuff. And they like continuously roll out more content, which works great. And that's obviously what we'll have to do. But I can only imagine what it was like. I mean, they're like a year into it. Yeah.
So, no one's in there. It's embarrassing.
Being like the first person to join. Like, I just imagine like going and being like, I'm going to join this. And I like going and click on it.
It's me and Jess. That'd
like,
actually be sick though. If I went and joined like one of like Larry, like book talker, and she just like, oh, I started one and I was the first one in there. I'd be like, what is up? I love this.
That's true. That's true.
So maybe it's better when it's small because you can actually genuinely chat with people.
That is true. That's a good point.
So maybe that's how I'll sell it. Be the first one to join.
That's it.
We'll call you.
I promise we'll keep working on it.
Promise we'll have better stuff. But I'm excited to go live.
Yeah,
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm fine.
Yeah, why would you be nervous?
What if I say something dumb?
You probably will.
Like say someone's name or say a word wrong. I do that all the time.
Yeah, you're going to say,
I say words wrong all the time. Yeah. For someone that reads, I can't pronounce words. I can't speak.
You just can't say them out loud.
I can't speak.
Yeah.
I can't read out loud. It's horrible.
Yeah, I can't read out loud either, though.
Yeah. Our daughter was like, can you guys read me? Oh, no. She wanted
me to read.
She wanted you to come to the school and be a mystery reader to her friends, but it's not a thing at her grade level anymore. And she's like, I really wish it was. Daddy, you could come and be a reader. And you were all like, yeah, I would love that. And then she's like, and I was like, Kelsey's joking. I was like, Daddy can barely read out loud.
Yeah, I barely read in my head.
She's like, no way. I was like, yeah, that's a reason. I was like, I'm not good at it either. I was reading her little unicorn book. I mispronounced like every other word. I was like, and then she goes to read and I'm like, oh, try again. And I'm like, but I think it actually helped her to see that I messed up a lot and just had to like recircle back. Because sometimes she gets so frustrated when she's like, I don't know how to read. And it's like, I don't either. Like, we're just working.
You're just winging it.
Reading out loud is hard.
It is. It's a struggle.
I like skim all day long, but I don't ever read out loud. I feel like
that's such a good skill set to have.
To read out loud.
Yeah.
We should start audio booking together.
We should.
That'd be fun. I could read a chapter. You could read a chapter.
No, it'd be like horrific. I feel so bad for anybody that has to listen to this. Like me just stumbling over my words nonstop. So bad.
Just make it up as you go. You would just make up the story. You'd be like, I don't even know what's happening.
Just put the book down and start doing
like, here you go. This is better anyway.
Yeah, I got this. Step aside.
That's going to be our next career path. Maybe we'll write a book one day.
That'd be sick.
Like a 90-page novella.
Maybe.
Tops.
I don't know. I feel like I have some good stories.
You have great stories.
Yeah.
But like getting it onto paper.
Oh, that would be fun.
You
Start from the beginning.
What's the beginning?
I don't know.
The day you were born?
The day I was born.
And just keep writing.
Wing it out there. Yeah.
I always thought it would be funny for me to write like a book about our relationship.
Yeah.
And add a little smut in there, obviously. Romance. Yeah. But then call it I'm going to fuck up this word. What am I thinking of? A bibliography? Biography?
It's a biography.
What's a bibliography? A word I meant.
Something biblical for sure.
Oh my God. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, biography, because then it would be nonfiction, and then everyone could read our smutty little romance and be like, it's nonfiction.
Yeah.
I think that's what the people need.
That is what the people need for sure.
It could sit in
the like a cartoon one.
It would be great. Just because it's real life, right?
Yeah. That it is.
Oh my God. I think that's perfect. So that's our next. We have 800.
We have so many ideas. We just have to actually do it.
We just don't have enough time.
Yeah.
One day, maybe.
One day.
I don't know. Ideas breed ideas too. Like the more ideas we come up with, the more ideas we come up with.
I feel like my ideas are being bred right now.
What are you breeding?
I have no idea.
You have more ideas just like spouting out?
Yep.
Love it. No. Proud of you. But anyway, so I don't know what else we have to talk about today.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was it.
Well, on that note, thank you for joining us, guys. We'll see you next week.
I'll see you next week.